you guys are doing well. I am so excited for today's video and so thankful for the 150 subscribers. You guys are so amazing. Let's continue to grow this channel, guys. And I can't wait for today's video. The topic is just awesome. We're talking about confidence. I can't wait to reach out to someone there who is feeling like confidence is all this and all that. I want to touch you and tell you so much about confidence, so much about having the wrong confidence, so much about the real source of confidence, and I want you to never be the same again. Let's get to the video. So before we get to the deep part, the topic, the confidence topic, before we start talking about confidence, I want you to first of all think of all those things that you're proud of. Like things that you've done, things that you've accomplished, things that you can say that I am known for this. I am happy because of what I'm known for this. I am just so proud of how I've accomplished this. I'm so proud of the position that I've finally gotten, the promotion that I finally got at work. I am so happy with how I've accomplished many things in general. I'm so happy with the way I look. I'm so happy with the way I've practiced so much self-care this year. Anything that you've accomplished, anything that you've started, anything that you're proud of, I want you to think of those things. Think of all of them, all of the things that make you stand out, all of those things that boost your confidence. I want you to think of them right now, all of those things. After you do that, can you never make them your source of confidence? That's all I'm asking. Don't make them the source of your confidence. I'm saying, if you make them the source of your confidence, if they're the things that keep you moving, if they're the things that give you value, then your confidence can be shaken. Then I can come and take it away. Then someone else with a better position can come and be better than you, and your confidence is shaken. You're no longer confident when they're around. I am saying that if your confidence lies in the things that you have accomplished, and the things that you have, and the things that make you stand out, then that confidence is shakeable. That confidence is not permanent. That confidence can be taken away from you. All those things are good to boost your confidence. They're so amazing. We're so proud of you. We're so happy for you that you've accomplished this, you've bought this, you've been able to do this, you've practiced soft. We're so happy for you, but let it not be the source of your confidence. I'm begging you, let it not be the source of your confidence. If your confidence comes from you knowing that your value comes from God, that God put that intrinsic value in you that is the same as everyone else, and that He put you here on earth and you're not an accident, I promise you, you're unshakable. I don't know who this has to touch, but I'm telling you that the time I discovered that my value is within, my value God put inside me. I don't need you to come and tell me how much I'm worth. I don't need anyone to come and tell me how much I'm not worth. Even if someone looks down on me, it's fine. I'm not for them. Your intrinsic value is power. Your intrinsic value is God-given. Your intrinsic value is that you're God's child. I am the child of God. No matter what happens to you, no matter what is taken away from you, no matter who takes what from you, you still know deep down inside that God gave you so much value inside. And no matter what, you know you're not an accident. I just want you to know you are not an accident. The hair that you have, the way it's brown, your skin complexion is not a mistake. Your hands are not a mistake. Your nose are not a mistake. Your eyes are not a mistake. The lips that you have are not a mistake. The way you talk is not a mistake. Being an introvert is not a mistake. Your personality is not a mistake. Where you are is not a mistake. How you are is not a mistake. Who gave birth to you is not a mistake. The parents that gave birth to you, they are not a mistake. Everything that you've become, everything that you are, none of that is an accident. So when you know that, already when you know that, there's some level of confidence that you start to have. That I'm here because there's something about me that's important. Somehow no one here can feel what I feel. No one here is me. So already, that's a superpower. Like already, you're not an accident. You are you. And you're the only person that will ever be you. There is no other person in this whole lifetime that will have the DNA exactly the same as yours. So maybe you're wondering, why would she talk about the confidence, the intrinsic value? What's wrong with the other confidence? If the source of your confidence is those things you have, those things that are materialistic, those things that you've accomplished, that confidence comes with side effects. it's selfish. That's the number one point. That confidence, if your source of confidence is what you've accomplished, how much money you have, how you've become, the position that you've been given, the clothes that you wear, the weaves that you buy, if that's where your source of confidence comes from, already the number one point is it's selfish. You can't stand anyone else that looks better than you if your source of confidence is in your looks. Because your value comes from money, you can't give anyone else money because it will make you less valuable. Confidence that you get from materialistic things, from the things that you have, the things that you've accomplished, will make you selfish. My value doesn't come from how I look, doesn't come from how I've accomplished that. My real value comes from who God created me to be. And if that's where my value lies, who can take it away from me? I would like the devil to try, and I would like you to try. If my value is that permanent, that gives me so much confidence in the God I serve. That gives me, so my confidence, the source of my confidence is not on how I've accomplished this, and it's in who God created me to be. The other thing said about this confidence based on materialistic things, or things that you have, things that you've accomplished, it makes you full of pride. It makes you look down on other people. It makes you feel like you are better than other people. It makes you undermine people that don't have that thing that you have. But I'm telling you right now that if someone comes to you and says, I don't find value in you, may it not shatter you into pieces, because the value is within. It doesn't matter if they don't see it. Maybe they don't know. My confidence will not be based on the things that I'm accomplishing. My confidence will be based on the fact that I'm God's child. Come rain, come thunder. Even standing in front of the crowd, if you've got a speech problem, Moses wasn't that, he wasn't that open. Like, he couldn't just say, hello, guys, let's do this in front of people. And, God has it under control. Don't worry about that. You don't need to be like everyone else. You don't need to let that affect you. I've seen people get so affected by the fact that they can't stand on a stage and say something. They can't present in class, they can't be heard properly. Sometimes it's just not for you. The only thing that you should know, even as you present, is that you are talented in some areas, and then you don't need to prove to anyone that you're confident in who you are. So I also wanted to reach out there to those men, usually it's men, that get to a point of getting mad or killing themselves when they lose their jobs. I just wanted to reach out to you, even though you might say I'll never relate. Remember that your value doesn't come from that position that you held. And God put a great intrinsic value in you that is the same as that boss that sent you out of work. You are still valuable to God, and He still values you, and you are treasured to Him. So no matter what happens, I hope, and I do hope, that you don't get to a point where you feel like you can give up in life itself and you don't find value in you. With or without that position, you still are of so much value, too much value in fact. So just remember that your confidence should come from the value that God gave you. You're God's child. No matter what has happened in your life, you're still God's child. And He gave you that intrinsic value inside you. So please, don't get to a point where you have to take your life. Oh, and please, guys, please don't get me wrong. Self-care is awesome. Working on your goals and your dreams is so awesome. Accomplishing great things is so awesome. But please, may the source of confidence never be those things. May those things only boost your confidence. That's what I was saying. And one other thing that I wanted to just mention in this video is something that touches me so much. Some girls that are my age, my age mates, that get to the extent of killing themselves whenever relationships end. I think the thing that happens most of the times is that the society deems some other people valuable if they have this, if they don't have that, if they have this. So I know that with girls, sometimes the thing that makes you valuable. Some of you are tricked by some guys, and then you end up becoming less valuable according to the society. So you're now less valuable by what they say, what it means, and everything. You are tricked, and maybe you thought that this person saw the value in you, so you gave them the right to set your price. So maybe you're in a relationship and they've set your price and they've put you at a certain place. So now that they no longer see your value, they're rejecting you. You feel like the first thing that you need to do is to get rid of yourself, because you're no longer of any value. If they can't see value in you, whoever will see the value in you. If you know that your value lies within, No matter what happens to you on the outside, no matter what happens to you, I want you to forgive yourself and move on, and just know that you still are valuable to God. Come rain, come thunder. Don't let anyone, even the people that you care about, don't let them determine your value. God already gave you a value. It doesn't matter who I am in your life. Like, if I can't see the value in you, it's fine. It doesn't mean that you're not valuable. God put a value in you. So to wrap this whole thing up, we are saying that the confidence that you get from these materialistic things is not good for you if it's the source of your confidence. Why? Because it's dangerous. Because it makes you full of pride. You're prideful and boastful. It makes you arrogant. It's selfish. It's a distraction from purpose. God has a great purpose for you, but because you're so focused on the things that make you valuable, on the things that you think make you valuable, on the things that you find confidence in, you are distracted from purpose. So I don't want you to be full of fake confidence that's not so even useful, confidence that just wants to be seen. I want you to have the type of confidence that doesn't need you to prove to anyone that you're confident. Okay, don't focus on the sun. Filming in the car is a lot of work, but since it's the only studio we have, what else can I do? So thank you guys for watching this video. So I hope you've got real confidence after this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it changed something in you.
I can't seem to run far enough to escape your love.